Terry's experiences in Hollywood have not always been pleasant. In 1985, Terry delivered Brazil to Universal. Universal didn't like the film and decided to shorten it and try out a happier ending. Though Terry didn't have final cut, he thought he'd have the final word and made the Battle of Brazil public. He placed a full-page ad in Variety. He arranged illegal screenings for the LA Critics Circle. When the film won the LA Critics Best Picture Award, Universal released Terry's version of Brazil. In 1987, Terry began work on The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. The production was plagued with disasters and expensive ideas. The studio found the film too confusing for mass appeal, and to avoid spending even more money, it put little effort into Munchausen's marketing campaign. As a result, the film floundered at the box office, and Terry was left with a bad reputation in Hollywood.
After Munchausen, I just went into a big depression about filmmaking, period. And then Fisher King came along, and it was a script, the first one that I hadn't been involved in the writing of, and I really liked it. And it was the easiest film I've ever made, and one of the most enjoyable. And it was successful. Very dangerous stuff, this.
Terry Gilliam has a history of hugely ambitious projects, visually rich films that explore the fantasy worlds of his protagonists. But turning his dreams into reality has not been an easy thing for Gilliam in the Hollywood studio system. Beset with visions too elaborate for low-budget financing, but often too eccentric for Hollywood taste, all his productions have been a battle. His wild visions are always accomplished on limited budgets and have consistently met with both critical and box office success. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen was a painful exception. Teamed with a producer who spun tales of extravagant resources that didn't exist, Gilliam found himself at the reins of a production that was already $10 million over budget by the end of its 6th week. Despite Gilliam's repeated efforts to scale back complex scenes, the budget more than doubled by the completion of filming. Munchausen became one of the textbook cases of a film fiasco, and Gilliam acquired a reputation as a director out of control. That reputation has often made it extremely difficult for Gilliam to launch his own projects.